In an experiment, 3 coins were tossed simultaneously 800 times. The number of tails appeared in each toss are counted and their frequency distribution over 800 such tosses are shown below. So in 800 times, 1 tail appeared 305 times, 2 tails appeared 290 times and 3 tails appeared 95 times. We have to find the probability of occurrence of following events. So we have to find the probability of 3 tails, 3 heads and at least 2 heads. Let's discuss the approach for doing this question. Here we have to find the probability based on given data, which is called as empirical probability. Empirical probability PE is given by number of trials in which the event happened divided by total number of trials. Finding the first part, that means probability of 3 tails, is very easy. We know that total number of trials is 800 and it is given that 3 tails appear 95 times. So probability of 3 tails will be 95 divided by 800. So this will be equal to 19 by 360. Second part of the question is that we have to find the probability of getting 3 heads. Now in the given data, we are only provided information in terms of tails. Let's see how we get information about heads from this data. Since a total of 3 coins is being tossed, so getting a 1 tail would mean 2 heads, and that would be 305 times. Similarly, 2 tails will mean 1 head, and that will be 290 times, and 3 tails will mean no head, and that will be 95 times. But as we can see in the second part, we have to find the probability of 3 heads. And here we do not have information for 3 heads. Naturally, when all 3 will turn up heads, there will be no tails. So here we will add one more column of no tails, and that would mean 3 heads. But what will be the value here? We know that total number of trials here is 800. We will add these 3 values and subtract it from 800 to get the value here. On adding these 3, we will get 690, and from 800 if we subtract 690, we'll get 110. So here we will have 110. Now we can very easily find the probability of 3 heads. Probability of 3 heads will be 110 divided by total number of trials, that is 800. When this is calculated, this will come as 11 by 80. Third part is we have to find the probability of at least 2 heads. At least 2 heads means that minimum number of heads we can have is 2, but we can have 3 heads also. So probability of at least 2 heads will be, we will add 110 and 305. So the number of times the event is occurring is 110 plus 305 divided by the total number of trials is 800. This will come as 415 by 800. This is equal to 83 by 160. Let's summarize what we have learnt in this video. In this video, we have learnt how to calculate empirical probability of an event based on the data.